Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome to another episode of our StoneBlock Let's Play adventure, where today I am excited to do a Let's Build. We've been adding to this small space for quite a while now, just building new cubbies and new alcoves whenever we need them, but I decided to finally sit down and really reorganize the place to make it more, more efficient use of, well, I was going to say the little amount of space that we have, but it's an endless stone world. We could just create more space if we wanted to. But without doing too much extra work and clearing out a whole lot of space, here's what I've managed to do. Starting off, I wanted to break down a lot of the walls, separating the different areas, and just make one big square space. And one of the things I had to do was I needed to move where our water mills were. I hopped on to the Discord to ask a completely unrelated question about power storage, and DW Dev had posted a picture showing this setup, which is sort of the optimal if you're using this number of, let's see, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I believe, water mills. So I cleared out a space, I put them all down there. Obviously I had to make 6 more because we only had 3 to begin with, and that took a little while, but once I got that set up, we're now generating a massive, crazy amount of GP. In fact, I think we're making 114-ish, 115-ish GP now, which is crazy, efficient, spectacular, love it. The other thing I wanted to do was move all of our energy creation, lava creation, all of that stuff over to the corner, get it out of the way. I ended up accidentally duping many quantum tanks. I ended up, remember, we had 1, now we have 4. So I had to string them all together because each one had a different amount of lava in it. I went ahead and just set them to all pump up into one. I don't know what we're going to do with the other 3 once they're empty, but there you go. That's something that we had to do. And I decided to use the peculiar but spectacular integrated dynamics, I believe is what the mod is called. It's the one we used last time. I decided to continue to use that mod for power storage and power distribution, and it's all worked out pretty well for us. I'm pretty happy with that. And I'll tell you what, let's you've seen me do it. Let's go ahead and hop in and I'll give you a first-person tour. I suppose we will start our tour over here, where I will show you all of my mineral saplings. Now, I don't plan on leaving these set up permanently, but I went ahead and I swapped out the vanilla trees for the mineral trees so that we could get some more of these crystallized mineral chunks, because I've got a feeling I'm going to be using quite a bit of them in the future, and I just wanted to have a nice, healthy supply. So all of the vanilla trees have been swapped out with them. And again, the plan is to eventually pipe all of these, instead of having them go down here into these small storage crates, have them all go directly into the network. The network, by the way, is hooked up to power via these logic cables all running underneath the floor, which does mean I have to dig up the floor if I want to make changes, but it's not that big a deal. At some point, I'll go back around behind there and make another sort of service area. Remember when this down here was the service area? Do you remember that? It's now all open, and it's spectacular, and we've got stairs descending into here, and it's just lovely. I love it. I'm really happy with the way that this turned out. It's a lot more open. It's a lot easier to navigate. We're on episode 15 of this series, and I'm still using the controller. Resonant Ender? What? What happened here? Did an Enderman die in here? Do you reckon an Enderman teleported into here and died? How do I get that back out? What do I do with resonant Ender? I have no idea. What uses does it have? Do you think I could get it out? I don't know how to extract it. I don't know how to get it back out of there. I don't think we can use a bucket on this thing, can we? And is that even how we would get resonant Ender? I don't know. Let's see. Let's check a bucket. We've got some of those. You can see I was making more energy expanders. Let me see. Okay. Did nothing happen just then? Nothing happened. So I don't guess we can use a bucket. I've got to get that out of there somehow. There's 1 gem. What does it mean, 1 gem? I'll figure that out. Maybe we have to make a cast or something. Do we have any gold? Okay. We're going to put some gold in there. And when the gold's done, I'm going to create a cast by using a gem. What kind of... Oh, do I have an ender pearl? I have an Eye of Ender. Should I attempt to waste the Eye of Ender? Let's see what happens here. If I put that Eye of Ender down, it can be put down. This is a dumb idea. What else? It says that it has enough for... Look, gem. 1 gems. What does that mean? Should we get a diamond out? I guess we could get a diamond too. A diamond is more gem-like, isn't it? Got our gold. Can't create a cast. Can't create a cast. All right, then. I don't know what to do with it. Comment down below. Let me know. I'm sure that you will. Plans. All this stone. So this has got to be trimmed up quite a bit. This has all got to be tidied up. I need a better method of flying, because what I was doing to fly was just activating the bauble, just kind of hopping up, and you can do this. This does work. You would have seen me do it during the Let's Build portion, but it doesn't work for very long. Eventually, it'll just kind of give up and drop you, so it's not ideal. I need a better flying method, and then I'm going to need a better chisel, because the chisel we have right now, we can... I want to get this one. I want to get this. This is the good chisel. This is like you got to get a diamond chisel and combine it with Shrek. Should we just do it right now? Let's just do it right now. There's no reason not to. Diamond chisel, combine that with gold and redstone. That'll give you the eye chisel. If you take a look at the eye chisel, look at this. You got this whole interface. Or you can do this. You can choose like a 3x3 square of blocks. And you can just walk up to the wall here. Is it left click? It is a left click. Okay, there we go. We can now just convert all of the stone around here on the walls. We can just make it all stone bricks. Really easy. This is what I'm talking about, baby. I should have built this beforehand. I guess I'll do this between episodes now. Just wander around and convert all of the visible stone. This thing does have a durability on it, though. It will eventually break, which is tragic and sad and heartbreaking, but just make another one. It's got a lot of durability. Right-clicking opens this back up. You can see your various options. Configure or contiguous 2D. Chisel an area of alike blocks extending 10 blocks along the plane of the current side. What does that mean? Oh, Shrek. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. All right, then. Now we're getting somewhere. Chisel an area of alike blocks extending 10 blocks in any direction. So instead of doing that sort of shape, it should, theoretically... Shrek me! That made a weird sound, and it kind of froze the game a little bit for a while. I was worried we'd really broken something, but we seem to be okay. Oh, yeah, okay, so that completely freaks out the game. And it kind of freezes up a little bit. But it is effective. It is breaking it very quickly, though. Is it going underneath the floor? Surely it's not. Surely it's not doing it in like a full... Let's see. Let's get a pickaxe out and let's make sure. Because if it's going that far in depth as well, it is. It is. Okay, then. That's not the option we want. We want to go back to this one. The plane. Yeah, the plane of the current side. The directions make sense now. I understand what it's trying to say to me. If you're wondering why I didn't just make this part of the opening, I don't know either. This could have all just been part of the Let's Build. But, well, we didn't have the eye chisel before. So, Shrek, we couldn't have done it. Just deal, okay? Okay, there we go. Got that taken care of. I'm not changing this area here, though, because this is going to forever remind us where we started. This tiny area. All this over here, though, Shrek me. We're converting all of this. This all has to be converted. We've got like a new standard that has to be adhered to. Lots of cobblestone on the ground now to clean up. By the way, I figured out what makes you fall with the bobble now. If you're flying around, you like hit a wall, you fall back down. That's probably why it wasn't letting us fly forever. I wonder how you charge this thing. Can you just put it inside of... We have a device designed to charge things, but I don't know if that's what you use. Which one is it? This one? Let's see. No, won't even go in there. I'm sure someone has explained it to me, and I've just forgotten. Oop, that's... One thing we need to work on is lighting. Glowstone is probably a good option. Just tuck glowstone into all the walls and stuff. Do we have lamps or anything? Let's see. Lights? Okay, well, we should have known where that was going. Lamps! We do have lamps. Do we have the classic inverted lamps? What is this? A facade? I don't want a facade. I want just a real lamp. Remember you used to have lamps that you could build, and then you could automatically invert them so they'd always be on unless you put on a redstone signal? Those were the good days. This looks sort of similar. It's some stained glass and a torch. Makes a lamp. And I suppose they don't need to be powered. And that's cheaper than glowstone. And you could just make regular ones. One thing we never discussed was that I did create another cobblestone generator. A few episodes ago, actually. I had it stuck beneath here so that it would automatically dump its cobblestone into the crafter. I never brought that up, but that's the thing that I did, and now you all know. And then, of course, we still have the second one here, which is feeding this device, which is still going up. So that's good. It's only got a few of these upgrades in it, and then it's distributing it out to over here where we're generating power to power everything. And I've got the Spectre coils in storage right now. I've got an idea for them. This one is, I think, the original. You can tell because it's got the most in it, and I'm emptying it into this one, which also has quite a bit, but well, hold on a minute. Let me get rid of all this cobblestone in my inventory. There we go. One thing we could do is we can get some more speed upgrades. Oh, good gosh, because we do have the GP to spare. My spelling did not used to be this bad. I just want to throw that out there. Do y'all remember the times when I used to have not quite as bad spelling? You know? And I could just, it's not necessarily my spelling that's bad. It's my ability to type, I think, that's gone downhill. My ability to speak as well. I want to get this emptied into here as quickly as possible so we can use these for other tasks. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to discuss besides the fact that I forgot to do the floor. But I don't think so. I think the floor is sort of the last remaining thing that needs to be fixed. And I say fixed. I mean, it wasn't broken. Just wasn't nice either. Of course, we have little patches of dirt here from when we used to have trees a long time ago. I need to make a new farm. This is what remains of the farm. Remember the old days of having to hop over that water an episode ago? Those days are behind us, but we might leave this over here as like a nice remnant. Okay, well that's the Let's Build. That's the remodel complete. Next time, we'll do some other things. Bye!